welcome Sir Graham Brady to our midst. One of the reasons that he's here today, and just to keep you in the loop, is that obviously what happened in Christchurch 2 weeks ago has affected the worldwide Muslim community. And part of his presence here is a support for our community as well, but obviously it's a support for everybody. So, Sir Graham Brady.
Thank you very much, Nasser, ladies and gentlemen. Pleasure to be here. I should be able to cope without the microphone. I think I was chosen as a candidate because I can speak without a microphone. Nobody's ever worked out any other reason. The great thing about being a Member of Parliament, less so a councillor, they get to do lots of useful things. Members of Parliament talk about things, and it's wonderful to have the Inspector here to answer all of your difficult questions, because he has to do it all. But I think that what I really wanted to say, and it's a great opportunity to do so, one of the things that is crucial in my view about the way that policing happens in this country in particular is that it is policing by consent, that it is part of the community, it's not something that's imposed from somewhere else. And that makes it really important that we are all in touch with each other. So the contact between you and your elected representatives, whether it be your Member of Parliament or your ward councillors, and the contact that we can have on your behalf with the police, and the contact you have directly with police officers, they can't do their job without hearing from us all what is happening, first of all, but also, almost as importantly, as you said, Nasser, how people feel, whether people think that there is a certain type of problem. One of the issues, obviously, that arises is that if people get concerned about crime which is happening and which affects them, they then sometimes respond by changing their lives in a way which makes them close down, stay in, not do the things they would otherwise be doing. And sometimes when that happens, there are fewer people around in the community, there are fewer people to see whether there are problems, and actually things get worse, and certainly people feel worse. So I was just keen to be here to say I'm happy to be part of that link with the police. Part of it as well, as I'm sure the Inspector would happily point out to me, is to make sure that we work to ensure that the police have the resources that they need for good policing of the area. And we're starting to turn that corner, which I think is it had reached a point where it was clearly necessary. There's now recruitment going on at Greater Manchester Police, and I think the Chief Constable has said after 320 more officers recruited this year, he would like to see at least another 500 after that. So I think we need to see that process continuing to make sure the numbers are there and resources are there to provide the reassurance and to tackle crime in a more hands-on way as well. So that's all I really wanted to say. We're here. Please get in touch, share concerns, anxieties, and if you've got any questions for me, I'll refer them to Graham Brady.